Good morning. I'm Ruben Muindi, and I would like us to discuss about one thing, that is what really drives our lives. And this is a question of what is the purpose of our lives? And for you to have a purpose, this is original intent why we were created. The purpose, why question is the one we're answering. Most of us, we have found ourselves in a situation where we are driven by other things out of our purpose. But the question is, what is the purpose of every man? The purpose differs from one person to another. It's like the question that was asked by Victor Franklin, what is the meaning of life? But I would like us to discuss, just to touch on, what drives your life? And there is a quote that says, a man without a purpose is like a sheep without a runner. But what is the driving force of your life? Some of the things that drives our lives, they include guilty or regrets. Don't allow the past to control your future. We are product of the past, but we don't have to be prisoners of it. God's purpose is not limited by your past. God can do great in your life. But the question is, do you think God can turn your past to become a wonderful and a great thing to celebrate about? Can you remember the story of Moses? Moses was considered as a murderer, but God turned him to be a great leader. Do you remember the story of Gideon? Gideon was a coward, but God turned this man to become a great and a courageous man who led the soldiers. The question is, what do they think? The guilty. What is the guilt in your life? What do you think is holding you not to move on? What is driving you? Are you being driven by guilt? The past. We, as I've said, we are the prisoners. We are the product of the past, but we don't have to be the prisoners of it. So I'm here to tell you that change your past. Don't withstand. Don't behold. Don't stay. Don't be stuck about your past, but consider moving forward, because God is telling you that there is a reason why He brought you to this world. So I'm telling you, welcome back and come back. Let these things I'm going to mention, don't allow them to control your life. Don't allow them to sidetrack you from achieving what God has called you. The reason why you were created, the reason why you came to this world. The second thing I'm going to talk about is resentments and anger. Most of us, your past is past. Don't be so much angry about it. Nothing will change it. Don't hurt yourself with bitterness. Just forgive yourself. Why am I saying this? Some of us, we are disappointed about what happened in the past. To an extent, we are so bitter to ourselves, and we have forgotten that we have a God in heaven who forgives. We can forgive ourselves and move forward and be members, be people who will make the difference to this world. So the third one is fear. Why am I saying this? Most of us, we have been too fear. We fear of the future, fear of man, fear of unknown. And we have found ourselves sitting down and doing nothing. Don't miss great opportunities because of fear. Take the risk and don't try to maintain the status quo. Fear is self-imprisonment that will keep you from becoming what God intended you to be. It turns us back to the question, what is the purpose of my life? This question can only be answered by you and you alone to discover your purpose. And you can't realize the purpose unless you are connected to the manufacturer, that's God, the creator. He created you, he formed you, and he knew the reason why you came to this world. So go back and try to find your purpose from the right source, that is God Almighty. So that don't allow fear to prevent you, to stop you from attaining, from realizing the purpose of your life. And the thing is materialism. Your value is not determined by your valuables. What you have, your possessions, cannot determine your values. Your value. I would like to use this gold, silver, and other things like bronze. They are classified according to their values. So, what is your value in this world? Are you valued like gold, or you are valued like just a useless thing? Don't allow people to, don't allow the material or what you have in today's life control your future, drive you, because most of us, poverty has driven us to feel like we are nothing in this world and we can achieve nothing to say God. So I would like to say, God says the most valuable thing in life is not things, but knowing the reason why he brought you to this world and fulfilling that purpose. So the other thing, most of us, we are driven by this thing, the need for approval. Many who follow the crowd usually get lost in it. If you're trying to please people, I can tell you, you are entitled to fail. You are entitled to fail because you are trying to please other people. One key to failure is to try to please everyone. Being controlled by opinions of others is a guaranteed way to miss God's purpose for your life. No one can serve. No one can serve two masters. The Bible makes it very clear that either you will forget one or you will favor one and forget the other. So by saying that, I would like to thank you for watching this video, and the next one is coming very soon. Thank you.